Hey guys, and welcome again to the Track and Field Things Zone. If you're here for the first time, feel free to subscribe to the channel, but just not only subscribe, also hit that notification bell so you're never ever missing out as it relates to what's happening here on the Track and Field Things Zone. Guys, I must say, I am concerned about Elaine Thompson-Herah. We all learned about her parting ways with her coach, Shanique Osborne. And this is not something, honestly, as a Elaine Thompson-Herah fan, it's not something I want to hear, especially with the improvement she had made for the 2023 season, right? So the narrative unfolds with the high-profile separation of Elaine Thompson-Herah and her interim coach, Shanique Osborne. I hope I'm getting it right. Stemming from a discord over financial terms. Now, Osborne, central to the dispute with the Olympic champions management, vehemently, so the coach is vehemently contesting allegations made by the management, emphasizing her willingness to engage in negotiations. Now, Osborne brought into the fold in July following Thompson-Herah's underwhelming performance at the Jamaican National Championships quickly made an impact, and I'm sure we could all see that impact. At one point, honestly, I was worried for Elaine Thompson-Herah, and I wanted her to find someone who could create some level of change in her track experience, in her sprints. You know, I wanted her to find someone to help her to improve or to get her back to where she was, and she finally found someone who quickly made an impact. Now, the Olympic gold medalist experienced a resurgence under Osborne's guidance, delivering 5 consecutive season best performances and securing a commendable 3rd finish in the season, ending Diamond League final in Eugene, Oregon. The optimistic trajectory took a turn when negotiations commenced in late September or early October for a more enduring collaboration between Thompson-Herah and Osborne, who played a pivotal role in resurrecting her 2023 season. However, the narrative took a sudden twist on Wednesday when her management, Andy Sports, Thompson-Herah's agents, announced the termination of the Athletes Association with Coach Osborne. Surprisingly, now the official statement cited a breakdown in compensation negotiations, alleging an excessively inflexible package proposed by the former coach, necessitating the search for alternative coaching services 9 months away from the Paris Olympics. I just hope that Thompson-Herah and her team sort something out. You don't want something like this to be happening 9 months away when you have not been performing so well, and then you finally found someone to help you to perform, to improve, ending the season, I would say, with a bang, and then we hear that she's parting ways with her coach. Now, Osborne, in a rebuttal to Marvin of Andy Sports Management on Sportsmax TV, refuted the claim that they gave no room for negotiation, vehemently stating what Marvin put out, saying we gave them no room to negotiate is a big lie. The discord between Osborne and Thompson-Herah's camp originated when the athlete's husband presented what Osborne deemed a garbage contract. Subsequent discussion, including a meeting where Osborne proposed a 15% compensation, seemingly concluded with Thompson-Herah's agreement. However, this is where I'm not understanding what's happening. So Thompson-Herah, she sits with her coach husband, who proposes a 15% compensation, and she concluded with Thompson-Herah that, okay, this is the amount, and she agrees. She consented to it. However, just over a week later, Thompson-Herah's husband, Herah, initiated further talks about payment during a meeting where husband maintained a 15% demand. The demand for a specific figure from Thompson-Herah's side during the meeting caused frustration for husband, who emphasized a fair and honest calculation without delving into the details of Elaine's contract. The negotiation saga took a curious turn with the involvement of Damia Russell, an acquaintance of the Herahs, and an assistant track and field coach. Russell attempted to mediate, suggesting a non-disclosure agreement to address contractual concerns. However, his intervention escalated tensions when he sent a figure to Thompson-Herah's husband. Osborne, expressing surprise at the reaction, discussed her decision to temporarily withdraw her coaching services, stating, "I sent a message to Elaine and said, listen, I have to withdraw my service until this is sorted out." In the end, the athlete and her management opted to sever ties with Osborne, concluding a chapter marked by financial disputes and negotiations. Guys, honestly, this is not something that I want to hear. This honestly is not something I want to hear. And it is so sad. And I'm just here and I'm saying, they better work something out. Something needs to be worked out. And to find a coach right now, that's not something you want to do months away from the Paris Olympic. Now we know Elaine Thompson-Herah, she's the illustrious double Olympic champion. She finds herself at a crucial juncture in her athletic journey as she navigates a challenging 2023 track season. Now this unexpected split from her coach Osborne comes at a critical time when the Olympics, it's on the horizon, and despite facing a dip in form earlier in the season, Thompson-Herah had shown promising signs of resurgence under Osborne's tutelage, culminating in a notable season-ending performance of 10.79 seconds. We're seeing this athlete move from an 11.06 seconds to a 10.79 seconds. Since parting ways, with her longtime coach Stephen Francis, Osborne had emerged as the stabilizing force in Thompson-Herah's training regimen, demonstrating a remarkable ability to guide the sprinter to marked improvements in a short period. And now as the sprinter now grapples with the need to secure a new coach, the timing adds an extra layer of complexity to her preparation for the upcoming Olympics. This is not good, guys. It's not good. The task at hand involves not only finding a coach who can seemingly step into Osborne's shoes, but also someone capable of building upon the progress achieved in the 2023 season. Now, Thompson-Herah's journey in search of the ideal coaching fit becomes a pivotal storyline, emphasizing the significance of a harmonious athlete-coach relationship as she aims for further excellence on the track. But you know what, guys? Even though it is significant, and I highlighted that, I sense that. I honestly sense that. And a coach and an athlete need to have a particular bond where they have a level of harmony, and I could sense it. She was improving, she was getting better, and now this just dropped like a bombshell, and now we're all over the place wondering what's going to happen now. And my only conclusion is this, guys, everyone just sit down and the team, everyone needs to just sit down, Thompson-Herah, with the coach and come to some form of agreement, because the coach and Thompson-Herah, they were working well together. The chemistry was great and she was improving. And I honestly was expecting her to improve even more for the 2023 season. Optimistic, looking forward to her performing next year. And now a split. This undoubtedly introduces a layer of uncertainty in her athletic journey, honestly, raising questions about the potential ramifications leading up to the Olympics. Now, as a fan who respects, the autonomy of athletes in their decision making, there's a palpable concern about the pivotal role a coach plays in an athlete's success. Now, while Thompson-Herah's performance under Osborne showcased significant improvements, the split introduces an element of unpredictability, leaving supporters like myself wondering about the true depth of the issues that led to this decision. It becomes essential, honestly, to refrain from drawing premature conclusions and to await a comprehensive understanding of the situation, because honestly, I think there is more to this story. There is more to this story, and honestly, I have a genuine desire for resolution, and I find myself echoing the sentiment that there are always two sides to a story. The intricacies of the athlete-coach relationship often extend beyond public knowledge, and it's crucial to approach the situation with an open mind. Right? So Thompson-Herah's journey towards, the Olympic next year is now marked by a search for stability in coaching. And one can only hope that the true nature of the issues come to light, facilitating a resolution that allows her to be adequately prepared and focused for the upcoming challenges on the Olympic stage. Of course, we're looking forward to the Olympics. Yes, there are other track events, but the big main event is 2024 Paris Olympic, and I know a lot of athletes are prepping and preparing themselves for the big thing. So I'm just hoping that Thompson-Herah and her team come to some form of resolution. I don't think it's a good idea for her to go searching for a coach right now. No. They need to sit down and try to find some form of resolution to this particular issue. But guys, what's your thought on this particular issue? A lot of persons are down on her husband, Darren Herah. They're down on him because they believe that he's the reason. And persons are concluding this because she sat down with Coach Osborne and she agreed. She said, okay, 15%, no problem. And then a week later, she's hearing that, nah, that cannot work. That's too much. So we're seeing her husband once again intervening in her, her track experience, intervening in her career. That's a better way to put it. And I have no problem with her husband intervening, but intervening to her advantage, because I think this is to her disadvantage. I think something needs to be worked out where she sticks with this coach, because I honestly see her improving if she sticks with this coach. You know what I'm saying? But respecting decisions, I can always posit my opinion, but at the end of the day, we have to respect their decision. I just hope they work it out. That's all I can say. Work it out, and work it out real quickly. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to follow up with this story because honestly, I want it to be resolved, and I want Elaine Thompson-Herah to be equipped, prepared, and ready for the 2024 season. and to compete and to make it in. She is phenomenal. She's an amazing athlete, and an athlete that tends to peak towards the Olympic season, you know. So she was peaking, and then this bombshell of splitting with her coach. But you can leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about this. I want it to be resolved, and resolved quickly, so that Elaine Thompson-Herah can be well and on her way. Share your comments, guys, and once again, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, remember to hit that subscription bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and of course, hit that notification bell so you're never missing out. And we're gonna be following this story, and we're following, hoping that, you know, a resolution comes up. As always, thanks for watching, and remember to keep the sports spirit alive.